Start by taking a comfortable seat, closing your eyes and finding stillness. We're going to use the Ujjayi breath in today's meditation, which is a breath that you can hear, made from a restriction at the back of the throat. And you can imagine you have a mirror in your hand which you're trying to steam up with your breath. Making this HA sound. Now make that same sound, but close your mouth and breathe through your nose. Keep the same restriction in the back of the throat and inhale. Breathing in and out the nose. Listening to the sound of the ocean in the back of your throat. And if this breath doesn't come naturally to you right now, then instead just breathe deeply and slowly. Take the awareness now to your navel and notice how you feel there today. What sensations do you feel in your belly? Do you have a sense of unease, jitters, or anxiety? Or do you have that comforting feeling like you've eaten a hot meal on a cold day? Or maybe you feel nothing, and that's okay too. Now imagine that there are two arrows extending from the navel center. One arrow travels up the spine and out of the head, and the other arrow travels through the center of the pelvis and down into the earth. Bring the awareness to the inhale, and imagine the arrow pointing up is extending through your spine, helping you to grow taller and taller. This arrow travels up through the center of your chest, your sternum, past the notch at the base of the throat between the collarbones, up the neck, through the roof of your mouth, through the crown of your head. And the arrow continues to travel out of the head, into the space above you and into the sky. It feels as though this arrow is supporting you, helping you to stay tall even as you relax more and more with each breath out. Taking all of your awareness, all of your focus to this inhale and watching the arrow extend up through the spine and out the crown of the head into the sky. Focusing again on the inhale, but now shifting your awareness to the arrow that is pointing down from your navel. Every time you inhale, imagine the arrow extends from your belly button, traveling down the spine, between the hip bones, through the pelvis, and out of the space behind your reproductive organ. The arrow continues to travel down, out of the body and into the earth. It feels as though this arrow is anchoring you to the earth, letting you surrender the effort of your lower body into the ground. Every time you inhale, this arrow travels from your navel down through the body and into the earth. Now bring the awareness back to the navel center. And every time you inhale, both arrows direct away at the same time. Inhaling, both arrows extend away from the navel center, one out of your seat into the earth, and the other one out the crown of your head and into the sky. Both arrows extending away from your navel center at the same time. Every time you inhale, feel these arrows extending out of the body, through the crown of the head into the sky, and through the pelvis into the earth. Now bring your awareness to your exhale and watch as both arrows travel back into your body, into your navel center at the same time. And as these arrows come back in, you feel as though you're bringing the energy of the earth and sky with it. Traveling up from the earth, you feel a sense of security, solidarity, confidence, peacefulness, and grounding, all from the earth. You have this faith that you are in exactly the right place, at exactly the right time. And traveling down from the sky, you feel a sense of expansiveness, creativity, healing, wisdom, and positivity. On the inhale, you send these arrows out like vines into the earth and the sky. And on the exhale, you pull their energy back into the body, back into the navel center. Inhaling, sending the vines out through the body. And exhale, bring them back in. Feel the energy of the earth and the sky meeting, mixing. Imagine that there is a ball of light in the center of your stomach that is glowing brighter and brighter with each breath you take. The more breaths you take, the more you feel this beautiful bright light filling your entire body, shining into every corner and crease, every cell and every pore, drawing the energy from the earth and from the sky into the body. Stay here with this meditation for 5 more breaths. Inhale, arrows extend out. Exhale, arrows come back into your navel center. Now continue to breathe deeply and slowly, but soften the breath. Let go of the Ujjayi breath. Imagine yourself many years from now, writing your current self a letter. What 2 words of advice would you give yourself? A letter that consists of just 2 words. Perhaps it's let go. It's okay. Be present, or stop comparing. What do you think your current self needs to hear? When you have these two words, repeat them in your mind. Every time you inhale, repeat the first word. And every time you exhale, repeat the second word in your mind. Repeating your mantra. Stay here, breathing with this mantra for 5 more breaths. Decide how you will take this mantra, this advice from yourself to yourself, into your day-to-day life. When you're ready, slowly begin to welcome subtle movements back into your body. Drop your chin slightly to your chest, open your eyes. Feel the light bounce back into the eyeballs, and slowly lift the gaze. Namaste.